What is up, Solow Sportsters? Today we have the Pure Drive racket, which really needs no introduction whatsoever, but on this oversized 107 version, we're gonna break it down, take it on court, and show you all the pluses and minuses. The Babolat Pure Drive 107 2021 has a head size of, you guessed it, 107 square inches. The unstrung weight is 285 grams, equaling 10.1 ounces, and has a high swing weight of 309, which is typical for oversized rackets. The string pattern is open with a 16-19, and the stiffness is firm at 69. The balance is at the 13-inch mark, making it 5 points head light on this slightly extended 27.2-inch racket. It has a wide body variable beam of 23 by 26 by 23 millimeters and comes in grip sizes 1/8 to 1/2. The Syntec Pro is the stock grip on the handle, and it comes in different shades of blue, navy, with some accents of black in this cosmetic. Now, as you can see here from these ground stroke videos, that this is probably not the recommended racket for me. I'm not an oversized racket player. It's more intended for that game improvement market, maybe somebody a bit older, maybe somebody who needs a little bit more help for the racket, and that oversized head shape is gonna help them out. Now, as long as I was hitting the ball somewhere in the sweet spot, which was basically anywhere on this racket, no matter how compact my stroke was, I was getting excellent power. Whether it be on the forehand or the backhand, the ball was just exploding off those strings effortlessly. And if you are the player that needs that, then this is the racket that's gonna bring it for you, and it's gonna do it better than any other power racket on the market. For this racket play test, we decided to string up the racket with a synthetic gut at a lower tension of 51 pounds. The elastic nature of the string provides added power and the ability to match the color to the racket. When it comes to the cosmetic of the Pure Drive family, Babolat is going with this angular lightning bolt for power type of look. It's a little rad in the throat. It's pretty cool. I'm not saying I don't like it, but I might be saying I like some of the previous Pure Drive looks better. What do you guys think? When it comes to the tech in this racket, everyone get your calculator and notepad ready. First is the HTR system, which stands for High Torsional Rigidity, and it's simply some fancy words for a stiffer hoop on the frame, producing intense power. Next is the SWX Pure Feel, which exists in many of Babolat's current rackets. This frame is wrapped in a cutting-edge material, producing a vibration filtering system, which this incredibly stiff frame needs to integrate into the layup, improving the feel and sound on ball impact. Finally is the elliptical frame shape of extending the frame from the top and bottom towards the throat and pinching it inward side to side. This provides some contrast of control into this powerful setup, but I feel it has the most effect on the volley, which I'll get into later in this video. Point play with the Pure Drive 107 seemed too easy. The shots, no matter how difficult or how hard my opponent hit at me, came back them even harder. I think that I almost went into cruise control, being how easy it was to play with this, and my footwork started to get sluggish because I didn't have to over set up for the shot or really prepare, because anything that I did wrong, the racket made up for me. It was awesome on the serve, superb from the ground strokes, slices were effortless, and at the net, it very much held its own. This is an all-around racket for any player that wants to take a little bit of help from the racket and not have to work so hard to create those opportunities.
Oversized rackets are not intended to excel at the net, but I gotta tell you, this racket played awesome at the net. All I had to do was hit the ball in the sweet spot, and it was popping with extra power, extra punch anywhere on the court. My only issue is going to be a lack of maneuverability, but I feel like the best player for this racket is not gonna need a razor quick racket or something super maneuverable. They just need to get the racket out in front of their bodies, get a secure contact in that sweet spot, and they're gonna be amazed at what this can do at the net.
The Pure Drive 107 might be the most comprehensive oversized racket on the market, and the Solow Sports scores show this. When oversized is synonymous for power, this racket offers power with a variety of other benefits for the player seeking a racket to pick up some of the slack. The ideal player for this racket would be adults only who have slower swing speeds with an all-court game style and a focus on power, having no arm injuries. Similar rackets include the Wilson Ultra 108, Head Instinct Team L, Yonex E-Zone 105, or Dunlop FX 700. We're all getting a little older every day, but if your equipment is beginning to hold you back and you need an oversized option, let this be your entry racket into the game improvement genre.
Thank you so much for checking out our Solow Sports review. But before you exit out of that video, before you click on to the next one, we have a question for you. We are going to be doing giveaways for all of our subscribers and anybody who's watching the videos. So we'd love it if you told us in the comments below what you'd like to win. Would it be a racket? Would it be some more equipment, strings, dampeners, socks, shoes, whatever it is? Tell us, and we're gonna start giving away some stuff in our upcoming videos. So we love those requests, and we wanna hear more from you.